Let's go live to OR Tambo International Airport now, where SABC News reporter Nosipho Mncube is. She'll get reaction from there. A very good evening to you, Nosipho. Thanks indeed for your time. So flights cancelled at the last minute, passengers left stranded. We're hearing from Vanessa Puna. What's the latest where you are?
Well, Criselda, there's quite a few passengers here. I think about 5 to 10 passengers who are still awaiting for some confirmation or some information from the airline as to what is exactly taking place. One of the passengers that I did speak to just before the crossing did mention to me that he did not receive communication from the airline that they will be resuming business from tomorrow. So he is of the understanding that arrangements will be made tonight as he's meant to go to Cape Town tonight. But I do have one of the passengers who's also agreed to speak to me. That's Mum Greta Govender. Mum, thank you for your time. Please just speak to us about your experience today. We understand that many of the passengers arrived here as early as 6 o'clock this morning. What was your experience with the airline today?
My airline with Mango flights has been very, very bad. My flight was supposed to be at 6:15 from Joburg to Durban. I arrived here around 4:30, only to find that there is no one to explain to us what is happening. There are screens showing the number to call, which is the 086 100 1234. When you dial that number, it says our operating hours are from 8 to 5. I came here before 5, but there's not even an answer. Then they put the phone down. I understand that there might be challenges that are taking place within Mango, but they were supposed to book us with the other airlines rather than just leaving us stranded like this here. And as you can see, there is no one to explain to us what is going on, why are they grounded, nothing at all. So my experience with Mango, it's not going to end today. I'm definitely fed up with Mango.
Are you able to perhaps share with us the obligations that you had, even if you're not going into detail, but were you meant to, fulfill any obligations today that, required you to be where you are today?
I don't have anything further with my wish with Mango was that if I had an option, even in the future, I'll never board a Mango flight. This is a total disgrace and very, very unprofessional. The worst part is them being unprofessional to us. Yes.
So we are seeing here from one of their posts or announcements on social media that they are currently implementing alternative travel arrangements for those who are affected. Has anything of that sort been communicated with you, and what are you planning on doing, for the rest of your evening? Will you be waiting here for the flights to resume tomorrow?
Nothing has ever been communicated with me from Mango, not even an SMS or on my emails, nothing at all. As I'm standing here, I just rebooked myself with another airline, which is Safa, for tomorrow morning. But from Mango, I haven't had anything. I don't know what's going on. So it's just like that. I've been dropped off. That's all.
All right. Criselda, that's one of the few frustrated passengers who are still waiting at the airport. As you're hearing here from Greta, that she has made alternative arrangements with another airline to reach her destination. This is something that many passengers have resorted to doing because they are not receiving, according to them, they are not receiving communication from the airline, which is something that they've complained about throughout the day, from what we've seen as well with our colleague Mbongeni, who was here earlier, many of the passengers who were saying that their frustration lies mostly in the fact that there was a lack of communication and transparency from the airline. We're also seeing other airlines such as Lyft, which has offered its services and says they'll be having extra flights going out to Cape Town and from Cape Town to Joburg for affected passengers. But as for Mango passengers, as you're hearing, our Mum Greta is one of those who says that she will not be flying with Mango and she will be using another airline to reach her destination. Criselda?
Nosipho Mncube, thank you very much indeed, live from OR Tambo International Airport. You hear there some passengers still stranded, having to book some flights for themselves this evening, amongst them women and children there as well. This, as AXA says, the impasse has now been resolved and these Mango flights will be taking off from tomorrow, but at much inconvenience, of course, to those passengers who've had to make alternative arrangements since this morning. Thanks indeed for your time.